Everyone. Welcome to the annual TRDG retreat. I'd like to start by thanking the organizers, Sendurai Mani, our Associate Director for Translational Oncology, our administrative staff who have worked tirelessly to do this. I came in pretty early today and Shioko was out there bringing stuff in like, I don't know, 5 a.m. or so. And I'd like to thank our keynote speaker. I don't know if he's here, but looking forward to his talk later today. Our cancer center's vision is a cancer-free Rhode Island and beyond. Our mission is to be a world-class cancer program that brings scientific innovation, clinical and population research to reduce the burden of cancer in Rhode Island communities and beyond. We're committed to education, training, the next generation, and diversity in all that we do. This is just a reminder that we have a high cancer burden in Rhode Island, and it's complicated with the highest rates of different cancers spread around different Rhode Island communities. And it really is something that our cancer center over time will need to understand better and develop appropriate interventions. We do have a number of environmental factors in Rhode Island, including lots of buried toxic waste and radon and ultrafine particles, PFAS, so on. Much has happened in the last 8 years at our cancer center, including the institution of a cancer center at Brown back in 2020, the Legorreta gift in 2021, some senior recruits, including Shioko, Rob, Sobel, and Mani, and a number of other developments such as Brown University Health and new building going up, lots of activities and retreats working toward our goals, which are listed there, and they include transdisciplinary research and translational activities. Right, it's not moving. We welcomed some new members in 2025. And we started global oncology and policy leadership role for Stephanie Graff in 2025. And we welcomed a new associate director for community outreach and engagement, Dr. Charisse Rogers. And I'd like to acknowledge our Legorreta associate directors, many of whom are in the audience. And thanks again, Mani, for organizing this retreat. Our cancer center has 180 members in 21 departments, 4 schools, and 2 health systems, supported by over $30 million in cancer-relevant funding. The group has been very productive with collaborative publications for a number of years now. Our health systems see over 5,000 of the newly diagnosed cases of cancer each year, and offer well over 200 clinical trials to patients in Rhode Island. We have 3 research programs: cancer biology, cancer therapeutics, cancer prevention and control, focused on topics of aging, carcinogenesis, tumor microenvironment, drug synergies, resistance mechanisms, early phase clinical trials, risks, interventions, and informatics. Our cancer center is supported by a number of shared resources. And we do have translational infrastructure, as Mani described. Today's event is the annual Translational Research Disease Group retreat. And really, our infrastructure involves creating a number of venues to exchange ideas, recognize opportunities, and develop translational clinical research from A to Z, really supported by the Cancer Center and pilot funding, as Mani mentioned. We've had a number of interdisciplinary events in 2025, cross-disciplinary focus on immunology or population research or engineering. We do have some defining strengths that make us unique nationally, including our first-in-human phase 1 program. We have strengths in cell death research, DNA repair research, cancer plasticity research, precision oncology, and we are committed to education and our community. And I would add, our cancer center and clinical partners is a place where patients receive compassionate, patient-centered care that's really second to none. We've worked on strategic planning for 2 to 3 years now to come up with our 2026 to 2030 strategic plan. And you could see our strategic priorities up at the top that reflect various strengths at our cancer center. And the foundation includes technologies, translation, addressing the needs of Rhode Island communities, and educating the next generation. These are some of the milestones we're working towards in 2026, and you could see what we're up against. We need to bring our NCI funding in the range of 12 to 15 million to be competitive for NCI designation. This will involve recruiting, interdisciplinary grants. We need to meet certain clinical trial accrual goals and open clinical trials more efficiently. We need to work on some more collaboration across programs with metrics. We need to have well-functioning shared resources, bi-directional community outreach and engagement. And we're working this year to renew our ACS IRG grant, resubmitting our K-12, T32s, and other career development types of grants. These are the ACS IRG grant awardees for 2026. Ari Pelkovitz, Caitlin Fox, and Marty Taylor. We did start a new screening TRDG in 2026, led by Hina Khan, Sana Rawouf, and Charisse Rogers. Very innovative in the world of translation, unique to our cancer center. There are a number of upcoming precision oncology events here in Rhode Island, including the inaugural National Caris Precision Oncology Alliance member meeting at Brown University on April 28th at South Street Landing. And later this year, we are working to bring the next International WIN Symposium in Precision Oncology to Rhode Island. I'm going to spend really the remaining time just telling you a little bit about this WIN Consortium, because it is a great opportunity for translation and impact through our cancer center. And the WIN Consortium is working at the forefront of the field of precision oncology to bring new options for patients beyond standard of care and clinical trials through a molecular tumor board and different innovative clinical trial activities and some other things I'll tell you about. I was elected to chair in December of 23. A little bit of the history of the consortium here that was started by John Mendelsohn, 2010. Currently, the consortium has 37 members in 19 countries, 5 continents, including industry and some national organizations, as you could see with SWOG, who joined recently, American Cancer Society, some patient advocacy groups, and pharma collaborators, truly a global footprint. We have an executive committee, a directorate, a scientific advisory board. Liang Cheng was appointed recently as the vice chair of this SAB. More of our SAB members. Now we have various committees, as you can see. Our longest standing committee is a data science committee, and this has been meeting for almost 2 years now, really identifying challenges as well as opportunities for data sharing and mining on a global scale. Jeremy Werner is a member of this committee and has had important contributions to the discussions. These are some of the committees that have been activated in the last year. Benny, who is one of the delegates from Brown University, is also co-chair of the GU committee. Hina Khan is a co-chair of the Thoracic committee. Clark Chen, who you'll hear from later, is co-chair of the CNS committee, and Kara Matthews is co-chair of the GYN committee. And Liang is co-chair of the biomarkers committee, and Sana is co-chair of the screening and detection committee in precision oncology, along with some really distinguished colleagues in the field of oncology. We've had active symposia, and as I said, we're working to bring the next one here to Rhode Island in September. We have had an active molecular tumor board for several years. Cases have been presented from around the world, including from here, Brown University. These have been getting published and have been providing really, really helpful information and feedback to patients and their physicians about the latest possible options for their patients, including combinations of targeted therapy agents. And that's been one of the contributions of WIN to the field of precision oncology. It's the idea that a combination of targeted agents for a specific patient and their tumor is associated with superior overall survival as compared to a lesser number of such agents in combination or lower matching score. The N of 1 Precision Oncology Phase 1/2 clinical trial design actually provides the most efficient investigational path to identifying signals and of efficacy for new drugs and new indications for approved drugs. So this is sort of a work in progress, happy to discuss with anyone. I'll just end with a couple of examples of clinical trials that I'm particularly excited about. One is the AIEE concept, which is artificial intelligence for enrichment and equity. And it really builds on digital pathology algorithms. It's collaborative with companies that have such technologies. And the idea is you enrich for a specific molecular target for which you have a drug, so that you don't have to sequence as many samples. And this is important on a global scale where testing often is not available. And so this saves money and helps get the right patients to the right drugs. Again, it's a work in progress. If you see any target on that list and have a drug that you know of in a relationship with a company, you could lead one of these cohorts that are under development. This is a concept I've been working on for a number of years, and it builds upon our own research here, getting at what is the best we can do, or what is the next thing we can offer to patients with H3K27M mutated midline gliomas, very aggressive tumors, really don't respond to anything. So based on our own research and synergies between imipridones such as ONC201 that was approved last August for first ever approval for these tumors, in combination with HDAC inhibitors as an epigenetic therapy, has emerged from preclinical studies as very promising. We do have uniquely here the capability of doing laser thermal ablation that you'll probably hear from Clark Chen later today. And so we get an opportunity to test this type of combination, but then something very important for patients is what comes after. You know, capabilities in precision oncology that offer patients the best available based on what's driving their tumors. And I think it's what any of us would want in a situation like this. And it's what the Molecular Tumor Board does on an ongoing basis. So these are just some images from Brown University's and Legorreta's participation in recent WIN symposia, including some of our graduate students who have received international recognition, and participation of colleagues going back several years in the symposia, and hopefully this will continue in the future. So back to our strategic priorities, and I put a big blue box down at the bottom because that's where translation of new discoveries can occur through our cancer center, through retreats such as we are holding today. So thanks again to the organizers, and we can move on. Catching up.